What's up, Red Brick people? Red Brick Bob. I didn't really want to do a stream today. I have a headache from hell. But Meltology and Meltologists, there's no rest because there's so many who are continuously convoluting history as we speak. So, today, what I would like to do, first of all, tell you what we're going to be talking about today. Okay? We're going to be talking about MSU and their bullshit story. The Michigan State students discovered traces of school observatory built in 1881. That entire university is on a crime scene, folks. So anyway, that's what we're going to talk about, but I have a few things to say before we get started. Okay? So, let's see. What I'd like to say first is this. I would like to say this to all the red brick people and the meltologists out there. Dear red brick people and meltologists, I wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude for the incredible work you're doing in paving the way towards a brighter future, both in terms of infrastructure and truth. Your dedication to constructing the red brick road of truth is truly inspiring, and it stands as a stark contrast to the deceptive path of a yellow brick road. Your commitment to quality and authenticity is evident in every brick you lay and every step you take. Just as the red brick road offers a solid foundation for travel, your efforts provide a foundation of honesty and integrity in a world that sometimes seems clouded with falsehoods. The road you're building not only connects physical destinations, but also serves as a metaphor for the paths we choose in life. Your dedication to transparency and accuracy reminds us that choosing the road of truth, though challenging, is ultimately the most fulfilling and genuine journey we can undertake. Thank you for your unwavering pursuit of excellence, for paving the way to a more honest and dependable future, and for being the architects of change in the world that can sometimes feel uncertain. Your contributions are shaping not only roads, but also the values and principles we hold dear. With sincere appreciation, Red Brick Bob thanks you all. Okay, with no further ado, we'll delve into this here. We'll just look at that girl for a second, and we'll say this. Okay. This is Red Brick Bob. We're talking about MSU unearthing bullshit and story. Okay? So, anthropology is a lie, meltology is the truth, the way, and the light. So in a realm of historical analysis, geological studies, and anthropological investigations, the prevailing narratives often shape our understanding of the past. However, a pioneering group known as the Red Brick Meltologists team has emerged with a radical perspective that challenges the established accounts. Armed with innovative methodologies and unique scientific discipline known as meltology, this team aims to unravel the complex tapestry of history and shed light on inaccuracies that may have infiltrated conventional academic paradigms. While historians, geologists, and anthropologists from esteemed institutions like Michigan State University have strived to piece together the puzzle of human civilization and its geological evolution, the Red Brick Meltologists team contends that conventional methodologies have inadvertently woven a web of confusion. By employing an interdisciplinary approach that merges elements of material science, chemistry, and geophysics, meltology stands as a distinctive and groundbreaking discipline. How did we lose our spot here? Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Unlike traditional academia, Meltology focuses on the tangible remnants left by time's passage. Oh, shut this. Okay, where was it? Unlike traditional academia, Meltology focuses on the tangible remnants left by time's passage. Materials that are often overlooked or misunderstood. The team asserts that the thermal history imprinted in red bricks, for instance, can serve as a reliable and previously untapped source of information about our past events, technological advancements, and even cultural shifts. By subjecting these bricks to rigorous analysis, the Meltologists strive to uncover a more accurate and embellished version of history. In the pages that follow, we delve into the philosophy, methods, and significant findings of Red Brick Meltologist team. By doing so, we aim to explore how this emerging field challenges the status quo and offers an alternative perspective on the intricate threads that weave our human story. Through a critical examination of established narratives and celebration of scientific rigor behind Meltology, we embark on a journey that questions the very foundations of historical, geological, and anthropological understanding. Okay, so that is a fact, and we see over and over and over that these leaders, these educators, are only convoluting, and anthropology is a complete farce. The team that's been educated there at MSU are nothing more than puppets reiterating a song and dance that's played out, and it's not so. Okay, let's see here. We got to go here. Okay, 1881. Okay, before we begin, I'll tell you just some of the things that were going in 1881 in Michigan. Like much of the United States was experiencing significant social, economical, and technological changes, here are some notable events from the year in Michigan and the broader United States. Michigan, 1881. State Capitol fire. Isn't that convenient? See? Always burning it and say that's what caused the melt. No, that don't melt bricks, folks. The state capitol in Michigan was here when America was founded, when it began. It was dug up and fixed up. Oh, excuse me here 1 second. I have a phone call from my beautiful woman. Hello. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Say hello to everybody, Linda.
Hello. How's everybody doing there in the Red Brick place?
Anyway, let me step away. Excuse me a minute, folks. Let that run. I'll be right back. I gotta talk to my girl. So, what's going on? Give me about 20 minutes or so, and I'll call you back. I know, but I am. I've got a live stream going. I'm going a bunch of dead time. Love you, baby. Bye. All right, folks. Sorry about that. That was my girl. She's busy making medicine for people. Okay, so anyway, okay, where were we? The fire consumed a wooden structure and resulted in the loss of many important records and documents. See? Always over and over, folks, so think this through before we even look at anything MSU says or does. Because we, the Meltologists of this world, tell you they are liars and convoluting history more. And these academia and our government stands behind this douchebag outfit that you have to pay high money to go educated, and you're becoming morphed into believing the garbage that we've already been reiterating over and over, and it's lies. So, in the United States in 1881, the assassination of President James A. Garfield. He was shot by Charles Gautier at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad Station in Washington, D.C. Another inherited thing of the past, our railroad systems everywhere. Geology will get blown away. History will get blown away by what Meltologists will show and share with you just about that subject itself. His assassination led to debates about civil service reform and a role of political patronage. Billy the Kid's escape. On April 28, 1881, and famous outlaw Billy the Kid escaped from Lincoln County Jail in New Mexico. He had been awaiting trial for murder and managed to kill 2 deputies during his escape, further fueling his reputation as a notorious figure of the Old West. Then there was the gunfight at the OK Corral. The famous gunfight involving Wyatt Earp, his brothers, and Doc Holliday took place on October 26, 1881 in Tombstone, Arizona. More red brick buildings everywhere, melted. Sonoma, all those areas in Arizona, all red brick buildings, folks. This shootout with a group of outlaws known as the Cowboys became a symbol of American Wild West and its lawlessness. Booker T. Washington's founding of Tuskegee Institute. In Alabama, Booker T. Washington founded the Tuskegee Normal and Industrial Institute, July 4, 1881. This institution aimed to provide vocational training to African Americans, emphasizing self-reliance and practical skills as a means to uplift the black community. Opening of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City officially opened its doors to the public on April 13, 1881. It would become one of the most renowned art museums in the world, showcasing a vast collection of art and artifacts spanning various cultures and time periods. Now here, another one. Foundations of the American Red Cross. Clara Barton founded the American Red Cross on May 22nd or 21st, 1881. The organization aimed to provide humanitarian aid during times of disaster and conflict. And if you watch Michelle Gibson, she will show you that the Red Cross are the instigators and they want to come be the heroes. So there's more truth about that. And you'll see if you just do your own investigating about the American Red Cross. So anyway, Barton's efforts laid the foundation of the organization's vital role in disaster relief and blood. See? So, the growth of industrialization. The late 19th century was marked by rapid industrialization across the United States. The expansion of industries such as steel, railroads, and transformed the nation's economy and society, leading to urbanization and significant changes in our labor practices. These events provide a mere glimpse into the social, political, and cultural landscape of both Michigan and the United States in the year 1881. So, here in the year 2023, let's get a studio mode open and find me a window capture. Let's get a window capture here. Where do we have a window capture? We got a window capture there somewhere. Right there. We go with the window capture and we dump this out of there. What else? We got MSU. Blogger. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it set up for us, folks. So for educational purposes, we're going to show you some MSU's douchebags here. Studio mode. Dump out of that. Let's get this image out of here so we can see what's going on. Okay, here we go. In the summer of 2023, workers from Michigan State University Infrastructure Planning and Facilities IPF were installing hammock posts close to student resident homes. They encountered a hard, impenetrable surface under the ground. Okay, it was built in 1881. How did it get buried so far underground, you anthropological fools? Believing it to be either a large rock or a building foundation, IPF called MSU Campus Archaeological Program, or CAP. They need to put an R between the C and the A, because that's what it is. It's crap. After cross-checking old maps, campus archaeologists determined that it was a foundation of the first observatory on MSU's campus, constructed in 1881 through the records. But remember how all the records were burned? Deliberate, folks. Meltologists are helping to rewrite and reshape all those burned records. And here we are to tell you that these people who call themselves educators are only convoluting history. Okay, I'm going to go back here, and for educational purposes, we are allowed to play some of this. So, and I'll send you the link. I'll put the link in the description box. Here's the description box right in the chat. Go to the live chat right now. Yo, Red Brick people, what up? I didn't see nobody there. I am busy with a headache and just trying to kick this out. So here's the link to what I'm reading about these anthropological liars. So if anybody's interested, and there's the video that I'm going to play here in a minute right there. So that's on their little site there. So we're going to play this, get this, it's always on top. So anyway, before I start playing that, let's see what I could say. I'm going to get a phone so I could kick it with everybody. So give me a second. If I don't see you there for a minute, I have to wait for my phone to fire up. So here we go. Okay.
The campus archaeology program is designed to protect and mitigate our below-ground heritage here at MSU. We have so many archaeological sites on this campus, and so many things we don't know about this campus's history. We were contacted by infrastructure planning and facilities. When they were putting hammock poles in, they hit what they thought was some sort of big rock, potentially a cement foundation, and they were curious to know what might have been on this part of campus in the past. So Ben, our campus archaeologist, did historical research on this site of campus, looked at historic maps, looked at aerials, and discovered that this was a location of the first observatory on campus that dates to the 1880s.
It wasn't a building that I knew a whole lot about before this survey. There's not a huge amount written about it, but Horace Smith with astronomy has written probably the best source of information.
Horace Smith, affiliated with the Smithsonian Institute, the Smiths again. So Horace is convoluting history because he can write it and then people reiterate it. That building was here, folks. Don't believe these liars. We ask MSU and their anthropological team to invite us, Meltologists, the red brick people, to this dig, and we will show you the truth. You dig? Here we go.
Information on this.
Waiting for your reply there, MSU.
And so that provided a lot of useful background information. We got a sense of what to expect the building to look like. When we arrived on site, we started doing a shovel test survey, and we hit a few features that we wanted to see a bit more of. One of those was the concrete pad that IPF had reported, and one of those was a set of cobbles buried 30 centimeters below the ground surface.
People are really curious about the past. They're very invested in this campus and its history, and being able to share a little bit of its history and my knowledge with people is just very rewarding.
Lies from educators. See? Okay, let's see here. There she be, folks. Men pose outside MSU's first observatory circa 1888. The observatory is located behind where Willis House now stands at MSU campus, just south of Grand River and north of West Circle Drive in North Neighborhood. See the understructure? See, you're only seeing the top of it. The rest of it's all underground. Everywhere on that campus is like that. It's a red brick buildings of the past, folks. There's the truth. Look at that picture. Get your MSU leaders, your anthropology goofballs, and tell them to click on our links and invite us so we can show you and the world that they are talking nonsense. Anthropology is a lie straight from the bowels of hell to convolute your minds, your reality more. Red Brick Bob, just a quick one, and I'm going to go on the live stream and see what's going down. Anybody got something to say? We'll share a little bit more. We'll look up some more stuff. Have just a pause for a minute to see who's in the chat and say hello to any of the Red Brick souls out there. So here we go. Well, there ain't nobody there except Curtis47. Thanks for stopping by, Curtis47. And nobody's there, so he had left already. We have nobody else there, so what we'll do, and we'll go. And we'll see what else we can discover here. That's what I wrote about that. That's from my blogger account. Okay, let's see if they got some more convoluted stuff here. Okay, let's see here. We'll get the window capture. When Stacy Camp, an anthropology professor at Michigan State University, learned there was hard, impenetrable surface underground, Camp assumed it was a large rock. See, that's what they do a lot, assuming. See, but anyway, when you got here, Stacy, when you got here, what was your mindset? How did this happen? Well, Meltology will tell you, these once were red bricks, folks. Okay? There it is. Those were red bricks. We went through a meltdown not so long ago. A group of people know this. Those same people who burn down records, burn books. The people who want you to not see are the Nazis. There it is, folks. They don't want you to see, to not see. See? We want you to see here. The Red Brick University, Red Bricks, Red Brick Chick, Melted Inverted Realm, Mad Explorers, Mark, our Melted Realm, our Melted Reality, Jerry DeCamp, Spartan Red, Dean, all of us in the Meltologist world want you to see. We don't want to convolute history. We don't want to distort history. We wanted to bring it to the forefront of understanding. And these universities and these anthropological liars are doing the opposite, because we just told you, we invite you. I wish I had more support from the Red Brick team. We need a mini philanthropist to, I'd like to scoot out there with the team right now and help show that what they're saying is a complete farce. So anyway, I have a headache from hell. There's nobody in the chat. Curtis left. He stopped by and said hello. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. So just food for thought. Go look in it yourself, and you know that they're garbage. It's garbage that they give you. Complete nonsense. And I want to thank all the Meltologists out there once again. Red Brick Bob, thanks you all. Until next time. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Don't buy the bullshit. Don't believe these universities, this academia, and this garbage, and these 247, and all these newscasters casting fraudulent accounts of everything onto your ears and soul. Peace. Raining down truth.